Alright everybody, how's it going? This one's gonna be fun, alright? My name's Damien. Welcome to Blue Collar, alright? This week, this episode's gonna be pretty different, alright? It's easy. Saying, why is it so different, Damien? What's going on? You know? Well, hypothetically, let's say, remember, hypothetically, this didn't happen, okay? Hear me out. Hypothetically, we'll say, somebody wanted to change a battery, but it was already changed. It's new. We say, Damien, well, why would that ever happen? Well, remember, it's hypothetical, okay? It didn't happen, okay? And I would tell you, well, maybe they just did it and didn't video it. Hypothetically, okay? Anyways, enough of that. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have still been watching me ramble on for a minute, I actually changed this already. I figured that you guys wouldn't have really much of an interest. I put it up in the comments section. I could have made a short. I honestly should have made it a short. Maybe a little bit of you would have commented more on it, but I wanted to know if you guys were interested in seeing this, and I really didn't think you guys would care, so I went ahead and did it already. It's on me. I should have videoed it, but I did not. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to come over here and show you all the things that I changed and what I've done. And instead of, me taking the old off, putting the new on, I'm just going to take off the new and put the new back on for you guys so you can see it. I'm not sure if all these tractors have a battery shut-off switch. Mine does, and I'm going to show you guys some stuff with it and everything that I did for it. It's a little bit different. Well, it's a lot different than what we had on it before, but anyways, I just wanted to go ahead and tell you guys, yes, I have already taken care of this. Yes, everything does work on it, and that is why it's all going to look brand new, because I just finished doing this. So, without any craziness, I'm going to pan this thing over here and show you as much as I can, even though I got some stuff in the way that I can't move. So, let's take this camera off, move over and show you. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in the way. Alright, but the gist of what we got, pretend this is an old battery, yeah? Pretend that cable's old, and pretend that cable over there is old. What we got to do here is change out the old battery, because it does not have enough cranking amps, or cold cranking amps, whichever, to start this tractor without putting such a load on it that it'll turn over one time and just quit. It'll go whoop, and then that's it. Alright, so we're gonna have to get down here and find the negative, which is wherever yours will be, probably different than mine, but mine's on the starter down here, and the bolt goes all the way through into the motor frame, everything, just sure, whatever. It goes on the motor's grounded, so yeah, good ground. Then we're gonna have to find our positive that we changed. Come over here, and if you look, this is our battery shut-off switch, and it is actually on the bottom of that. So now that we've figured out what we're changing, we've identified where it's at and what we got to take off, let's go ahead and do that really quick. All right, so we're gonna want to know what size nut this is on here, and remember, this is the old one. We're going to be taking it off. I think it's a 9/16. We'll see. Okay, now before you start doing all this, remember, don't touch positive, which is what this side is, to any ground. No metal contact, okay? You don't want any sparks going on. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and take this off really quickly. It's not super tight on there, just enough for a good connection. Alright, now we're going to take this side off. This is the most important, and we're going to put it out of the way, just like so. Now make sure when you buy these to buy the leads that are 20 foot long, okay? Anyways, we'll take off the other side last because I want to go ahead and pop this off. And once I get done showing you that, you'll know what to do on the other side. It's not a big deal, okay? This will actually be different. But what I'm going to do to make this easy, I'm going to take this piece off here. It's just one bolt straight through. See if I can remember. I think it was a 3/8. Maybe not. Nope. 7/16. It's probably way too big. Anyways, we're going to pop this thing off. And, yeah. Take off the positive. Ain't that fun? I know my arm's going to be in the way. We'll skip through this part, okay? No big deal. Okay. So we popped off that. And now, since we got this thing right up in our face, on the back side here, there's a single nut that holds that on. And it's a copper nut, I guess you'd say. And the size for it, I'm thinking is a half. Maybe a 13. It's a little bit bigger than a half. We'll try 13. Nope, 14. Alright, 14 is what this one is. Your guys' one could differ. Your guys' tractor might not even have a shut-off, a battery kill switch or shut-off switch, whatever you want to call it. We'll pop this off quick. And, come on now. Then we can take the old cable off. Remember, old cable. I'm sure you guys get the gist now. I'm not even going to worry about continuously saying it. And we'll get done in just a second. Okay, so we got that off. That's our positive, right? So I'm going to come down here and we're going to take off this negative wire. And then I'm not going to worry about taking it off on the back side on camera, like I said. So we're going to pop this bolt off down here. And yeah, that should be it. We're going to get ready to run these new wires and put the new battery in there, bolt everything up. Alright, what size are we working with down here? I'm pretty sure 5/8, maybe. Might be bigger. No, 11/16 probably. Alright. Alright, 11/16. A little loose, but it should be fine. Let me go ahead and take this off of here. Now this is holding like an oil line that goes to a gauge up there. So whatever you do, don't let it fall off or break or whatever, because then all your oil is just going to go everywhere from that gauge. But anyways, this bolt's kind of lengthy. You'll take this off of here, and then your negative cable will be ready to pull out. Alright? Now, and this thing is long-winded like you wouldn't believe. Why you guys wait on me to take this off? What are you guys doing? You guys drinking or eating a sandwich? What are you guys up to? Well, I'm out here working on this 20-foot long bolt. What could I be doing is what I'm asking. Okay, what else is there out there? You guys thinking about why I have this in the video, or, you know, what's going on? Almost there, perfect. Now, the reason I took this out instead of just saying I took it out was because I wanted to tell you guys something. When I went and bought these from Advance, this eyelet, specifically this one, was too small. The bolt would almost thread in it, and because it was so tight it would try to thread, but it wouldn't go through. So all I did was take this in there, put a drill bit on it, and wallered the hole out a little bit to let it fit. I winded up going backwards And the reason I drill, and I wasn't using a left-handed bit, I was using a right-handed bit, but drilling backwards. I was drilling left-handed. Because if your bit bites into this stuff, it'll just flick it around in your hand, try to eat your hand up, or, you know, break yourself. So if you drill left-handed, this stuff is soft enough to let the bit drill through it, but not grab and twist your hand and stuff. So that's what I did with this, and I made it to where I can just fit that bolt through here, and it's going to get a good ground. Don't worry about it. As long as you don't come over here and break through the sidewall of this, it'll be alright. Okay, so don't freak out. Now I'm going to go ahead, we're going to pretend that we took that off over there, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and get ready to throw this back in. The battery I had in this, if you guys are wondering, only had 650 cold cranking amps, and you can only imagine it probably, man, 750, 800 maybe cranking amps. But this one I put in here, of course you guys just saw me put in, okay? I just put it in there before your very eyes. So quick you didn't even know it. It has 1150 cranking amps or something like that, and let me see what it says on here. 950 cold cranking amps, and that thing will turn this over like nothing. It ain't gonna quit it. All right. Now I picked this up from Advanced. The battery itself was about 150 bucks, but the stuff I was running into with putting this battery in, it was just minor things. But just so you guys know, if you guys go pick up a battery like this, it doesn't have the same terminal post that the original batteries do. This one has you'd have to have an eyelet like this here to slide through it and then screw a nut on it instead of the old clamp style, like the jaw piece with the bolt going through it. So if you do get a battery like this, you might have to change your terminals and stuff, and your wires and stuff like that, but don't freak out. The battery's 150 bucks. The nut was free, basically. I found it on something else, and these lines here, oh man, $15, $17 a piece. Of course, I got the 4 gauge and the longer wires, so you don't have to get the really lengthy ones. I didn't even need them, but that's the one I got. So now that you guys know the stuff we put back in here, make sure that when you go to thread these through the little eyelet hole or whatever you're going to put it through, that the wires fit before you bolt everything up, just in case if they don't fit, either you want to take them back, or maybe you bolt it up and then you'll have to unbolt it just to put it right back through there. So make sure you guys can put them on there, test fit it, then cinch it down, okay? That's enough talking. I'm going to go ahead and put this thing back on here. And you guys saw me put the new parts on there, so we know what we're working with. All this stuff was bought at Advanced. I think altogether, man, 180 bucks maybe, you know? And it's not too bad. I wouldn't say it's the greatest deal on the planet, but when it comes to money, I just don't like spending it, you know, it is how it is. But anyways, let me get this put back on here. We'll hook up the other hot wire back to this here. We should be good to go. Now, if you guys are wondering where the other wire to this battery shutoff switch goes, it goes to the top of the starter. So you have your starter, and then you have your solenoid, your starter solenoid up here, and it goes to it. If you guys are interested in seeing how that stuff works, you guys just let me know, and I'll show you. Just put a comment down there in the comment box. Let me know. If you guys enjoy these types of videos, feel free to like, subscribe. I know I tell you guys this every video, but it helps the algorithm. Helps people like you find my channel, you know. How would you guys have found it if nobody liked and commented and subscribed and stuff like that? So help me out in the long run, and you know, sit back and enjoy the show. You know what I mean? Anyways, we almost got this back together here. This is such a long-winded bolt. I don't understand. How did they even make them this long? All right. Perfect. We got that set in there good. What I'm gonna do, put this line on here. Make sure this is your hot line. Okay, your positive, if you will. And like I said, it's gonna go just right here. And all this switch does is when you turn the little key thing on it, instead of it being broke free, it connects the two. You know what I mean? And then it lets power go through. It's like a fuse that you can shut on and off anytime you want. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, put this on here. I have to get the right socket and stuff. Of course, this is gonna be a pain because of the wire. You know, it's new and it doesn't want to go to the right place when I tell it to go to the right place. And yeah, no. Anyways, get this thing tightened up pretty quick. I think this was this 9/16. 9/16. You sure are 9/16. Okay. Get this thing tight. You don't want to break it. Ooh, this one's loose too. Alright, both of those are tight now. We need to find the 10 mil and get ready to put that battery shut off or disconnect switch back. This one I'm going to be getting in the way, so feel free to scream at me if you guys want. I do want to say though, I see that a few people watched my latest reel video, one where I fixed that reel for my wife. What do you guys think about that? Are you guys interested in that stuff or not? You know, I just enjoyed fixing it for her, and I figured somebody out there would like to see how I fixed it anyways. And you know, if you guys like that kind of stuff, do tell me, because you know, if you don't tell me, then I won't know to make any more. You know, if you guys say I left something out that you wanted to see, let me know about that too. Okay, now the last thing we got to put on here is the positive terminal, and we should be good to go. 9/6 again. No, I'm sorry, 9/16 again. Don't be touching any metal. I hate to get shocked. Of course, you guys probably enjoy seeing it, but I wouldn't much care for it. Alright. Get that thing on there. Perfect. Come on now. Alright. Got that cinched down there pretty good. Move my battery back a little bit. Perfect. Okay, now I want to show you guys that this thing will start easy. All right, so I'm gonna get up here, take the camera with me, and start it for you guys. Okay, up we go. Ah, goodness. All right, first things first, clutch. Pull this bad mamma jamma out of gear. Hold your brake if you want to. I'm not gonna, because, well, mine likes to hold itself, it seems. Anyways, we're going to make sure our PTO here is out of gear, because it likes to flip-flop, which is something I'm going to show you guys in a minute. Okay. Alright. Oh, I forgot my switch down there. One second. Alright, remember everybody, if you got one of these battery disconnect switches, probably should turn it on before you go try to start it. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to make sure that was in there. We didn't spray it with anything. Alright, it's been the same thing. Not going to worry about hitting the clutch. It's out of gear. Brakes. Assuming this is a brake. Nah, we don't need it anyway. It's out of gear. Here we go. Ready? There you go. Alright. So to kill this thing, I know I'm pretty sure it's a subscriber. We're gonna have to do some looking into some stuff, but he said there's some sort of hole that we can do. We'll have to see. Alright. To kill this, I usually pull the pedal up, put it in gear, and slowly let it die in gear. I'm gonna go check the headlights because I just turned that on, so hopefully they work. Well, wouldn't you know it? They don't work, huh? Ah, should have known anyways. Let's get up here, let's kill this thing real quick. Hey everybody, that was kind of short. Not a lot happened there because, like I said, it was already done, but, well, the more you know. I'm gonna come over here and turn the switch off here. Pull our broken key out. One day we're gonna change that because I'm not a big fan of the battery disconnect, but for now, we'll leave it. Made sure those cables that I put back on there, they're not getting too hot, which is good. And yeah, everything else is coming together. I'm not gonna worry about the lights. I'm not driving anything on the road, but soon we're gonna be putting some tires on here because it needs it. It's pretty bad if you couldn't tell. We're only gonna do the front for now because the rear, man, they're expensive. So for now, I'm gonna just kind of deal with it as I can. But yeah, that's the battery, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's kind of short. We'll probably be putting out another one sometime this week if I can find something that I can put it on. I don't know. We might go take that thing for a ride. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, share it to your friends. Whatever you guys can do. Comment. It all helps the algorithm. It helps me get out there. And just like the last video, whenever we hit 1,000 subscribers, everybody, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, my background, history, and stuff like that. I know most people put it out beforehand, but I want to do mine at 1,000. All right? So when we get there, I hope you guys, enjoy, Anyways, that's enough. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one, and you guys have a good day.